Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well and that you had a wonderful week. So if you live in South Africa, July is Savings Month. If you don't, that's still okay. You can continue watching this video. Saving is a good thing. This week I'm doing a video on saving money, keeping in line with the theme of the month. And since it's the very beginning of the month, I decided to challenge myself to actually save money for the first time in my life. I know it's shameful. I have never saved money, ever. And I feel bad. So this time around, I'm actually planning to save and make a change, make a difference in my life. Okay, so ways in which you can save. Number one, you can use a savings vehicle attached to your bank account. And in all honesty, it's not going to earn a lot of money. You put in 100 Rand, it's going to come back as 110 Rand. That's not a lot of money. But then what you do gain from all of that is that the capital you've put in is going to be protected. You're not going to be able to spend that 100 Rand on buying Burger King or just silly things. You have saved money. You've made a difference in your life. It's always hard to save if you have nothing that you're saving towards, because then you start saving and then you feel hungry one day and you want to buy yourself takeaway and you'll be like, I've been saving for this pizza. This is the exact reason why I've been saving. So you need to define for yourself from the word go what it is that you're saving for. Don't just have a savings fund that has no purpose. That hardly ever works out. You're going to spend it on something silly and you regret it. You have to be realistic about how much you're going to save. If your expenses for every month are this much and you want to save a lot of money that takes away from your expenses, you're going to eat into your savings, and once you've used a little bit of them, you'll end up using the rest because you're like, well, my expenses aren't really working out, or I now have this extra expense and all of that. So you have to be realistic when you're setting your savings goals. This is specifically for me. If you're an impulsive spender, do not carry cash around. Don't carry your card around either, because you know that feeling when they're like, that'll be 100 Rand, ma'am, and then you give them your card and you watch them iron it slowly in the machine and you feel like, yeah, that's me, people. That's not a good thing. Do not carry money around unless there's a specific purpose that you're carrying it for. Otherwise, you end up overspending and you'll regret buying the stuff that you would have bought. So if you're a student or you're like a person who doesn't live in a family setting, nix the takeaways. Yes, there's a lot of cheap ones, but then there's also the health factor. If what you're not paying for in money, you're paying for in your health, think about what you're going to be like 10, 20 years from now. You have to be investing in that through the way you eat at the moment. So what I would suggest is having a cooking club with like friends of yours. Just make sure that you have similar tastes and like you come from similar cultures where you eat similar foods, because it'll be hard if you have to oppress the other people by asking them to eat the stuff that you eat all the time, and it'll end up in broken friendships or really unhappy people. So you could start a cooking club. It'll save you a lot of money and a lot of time. For me, the easiest way to save is to loan someone my money. That's technically the only way I've ever saved in my life, because then I just delay the consumption of the money, but best believe when I get it back I usually spend it. And now I'm trying to change that. I don't want to be that person who spends money for no good reason. Money needs to be saved. That's how we build wealth. That's how we grow as people. Not by spending on silly things, but by investing in things that we actually do need. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll hear stories about how people are saving and making a difference in July, and hopefully throughout the rest of the year, because it'd be weird to save in July and then start spending crazy again after July, because it's not July anymore. So I will see you next week with another video. Bye!